Thank you very much. And
The gentlewoman is recognized.
I thank the gentleman for yielding to me and my fellow. He is new to the Rules Committee, and we have really enjoyed having him there so far. So, Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of this resolution providing for consideration of three important bills. H.J. Res. 24 and 26 would repeal two recent actions by the D.C. City Council that would have drastic negative consequences nationwide. The first would give illegal immigrants the right to vote in local elections. By pursuing this effort, D.C. leftists would dilute every lawful vote, which would have profound implications on all of our elections. The second would further promote the left's soft on crime agenda. According to the Major Cities Chiefs Association, cities across the country have experienced increases in homicides by nearly 50% and aggravated assaults by over a third. The so-called Revised Criminal Code Act would only accelerate these crime rates by eliminating mandatory minimums, reduce penalties for violent crimes, and bottle up local courts that are paid for by the federal government, federal tax dollars from across the country. Under the D.C. Home Rule Act of 1973, Congress retains the ultimate say over affairs within the seat of our federal government. The authority is derived under Article 1 of the Constitution, which grants Congress the authority over D.C. in, quote, all cases whatsoever, unquote. Congress has voted to overturn various D.C. efforts throughout the years, as recently as 2014. Western Minnesotans know these efforts will not simply remain in Washington. Radical leftists in the Twin Cities are pursuing similar efforts. Recently, it was claimed at the Minnesota State Capitol that illegal immigrants are voting in droves. The Western Minnesotans know that Twin Cities liberals will not be outdone by D.C. in promoting soft on crime policies. My constituents know that if we do not take a stand, these radical ideas will continue to spread across the country. And finally, I appreciate that Representative Massey's legislation to repeal the vaccine mandate for air travel is also included in this rule. Although we still face issues at the land ports of entry in my district and across the northern border, it is my sincere hope that we also repeal a similar restriction on travel between the U.S. and Canada at land ports of entry in the coming weeks. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.